Hello, hello. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Black 2 Randomized. Doing a little bit of post commentary for the first little bit of this. When I was recording, I was actually expecting maintenance to stop by to try to fix my AC because it's been out for ages and nobody ever stopped by. So I kind of recorded this silent for nothing, but here I am. Progressing onward, Zinzlin shows up with T-Plasma and just rambles and monologues as the bad guys in Pokemon games do. And of course, Emodor has to posterize and asks if I'm ready to help him because he can't do it on his own. I say no because I want to actually explore. I want to see what's inside this house. There's actually nothing inside this house. It's a lot more useful than anything going on outside, to be honest, though. In fact, I'm going to go take a nap. In a different house, though, I found an eject button. Useful item. I don't really have any use here, though, because I don't have any Prinxamons or Switcheroo or Trick. Okay, fine, I guess I'll actually fight them, because there's actually nothing else really to do in town. To be honest, they're actually not that impressive. Though it is worth mentioning that my Pokemon are severely underleveled. Also, this Blissey is more threatening than it seems. Skarmory just goes for a simple sand attack. Doesn't really do too much, because that's usually how the partner goes in Pokemon fights, and Blissey has Fire Blast. He immediately tries to go for death on Skarmory. And succeeds. It's also worth mentioning that Blissey happens to have Judgment for some reason. But like I said, they're not really too difficult to take care of. He's surprised that he lost because Zinzlin was in the fight, but I think Zinzlin probably held him back. Let's be honest here. They run off like the cowards they are, and Emodorg screams. So that's, totally gonna make them turn around and come back. I just progress onward to Route 12, however, because I'm curious to see what else is out here. Picked up a whole bunch of items. Lightning Tail, also useful to Switcheroo if you want to. Flame Orb is useful for some Guts Pokemon. Armor Fossil, I don't think I can even resurrect yet. And I stepped to the top of a hill, wanting to open up my dowsing machine to try to pick up some hidden items, and I guess that's a secret spot, so the NC won't shut up. She likes music, that's neat. Yeah, get back to work. I don't want to talk to you. I'm sorry. Dowsing machine go. More items. While trying to avoid everybody as well. Another grass gem. A star piece. A Reaper cloth. And a berry juice. Then progress onward to Village Bridge. This guy was talking about Pokemon trainers that are haunting the area. Cabia berry for poison. There's a haunted sign. I don't like this area. Not much to do here. Why is this even here? Onward to Route 11, however. I didn't think there was going to be too much on this road. I, again, am always trying to avoid all the trainers that I can. I thought maybe this little RV was actually going to be the place where I can, sell some items or something. Because the lady that buys the food items isn't an RV, but she just gives me favored mail. Not that useful. Didn't see anything useful on the water, but once I tried to progress a little further, I didn't find Virizion. Virizion found me. Hello. Neat encounter and everything, but I do want to see what the item is over here. It's a Dusk Ball. I will take. Also, carefully watching. There's two quick little cuts here where I'm running into wild Pokemon. They will not leave me alone. But I do save, and it's time for the fight. Still some of the best music in all of Pokemon. I tried to hopefully go for a Scald Burn and forgot where my moves were and accidentally gave it a Justified boost instead. It is just chip, but I didn't mean to give it a +1 in attack. He goes for Retaliate. The game middle fingers me, gives it a crit, doesn't even flame body it. Luckily I saved. Okay, first try. Absolutely first try. Flame body does proc this time. But again, the game likes to toss up a middle finger. Gives a crit on the wrong side. Burn almost takes it out. It's going to die to another burn chip. I have no choice but to toss a ball at this point. Fortunately for me, I am playing at 8:16 at night. And I just happen to have picked up a dusk ball that happens to match your color scheme. What are the odds that I can just capture you in one toss? As it turns out, pretty high. After the fight with Virizion, I move on to Opelucid. Hello, Iris. She doesn't say too much of importance. She just talks about her grandpa, Drayden, and apparently they're not actually related. And suggests that I head off to Route 9, probably to train up before I head off to the gym. But you mentioned that there's a gym, so I'm gonna have to go to that. There's a badge waiting for me. But I actually pick up a new Pokemon to replace PZ. I chose to replace it with Virizion. The thing is, normally I don't use legendaries whenever I'm doing like any playthrough. Sure, they're there. I can use them. I just choose not to. I don't really have anything against using them though. I will use mythicals because for the most part, for the first few generations, pretty much every mythical other than Deoxys had 100 base stats across the board. So it was pretty easy to just mold into whatever you wanted it to be. I don't think Virizion as a legendary is good. In fact, I don't think it's good even as a not legendary. Its stats are not particularly impressive. It only has base 86 attack for a physical attacker. In fact, I think, yeah, it's a plus special attack nature, so it's a mild nature. It's got higher special attack, and I'm not even going to be using it. It's only a physical attacker because of its special ability, raising its physical attack when it's hit by a dark type move. The thing is, I don't really have any dark type moves other than Dark Pulse because I misclicked it. The thing is, I need a physical attacker, and the only thing I have right now is Gramspur, and that's not really doing too much, especially when it's super underleveled. Virizion is level 45, so I can actually, hopefully get some use out of it. Its speed is actually usable, and its special defense is actually what I'm kind of hoping to go for. Is a lot of my Pokemon are slow and frail, and they can hit hard, which is nice, but they tend to die if I don't have the right matchup. Basically, it's kind of hard to explain, especially when I'm trying to play through like a randomizer. I can't just expect to know exactly what my opponent's going to be going for. So having a decent switch in, for example, dark type moves, or just grass resisting or fighting type resisting, or a special attack, I actually have something I can switch into and then actually be able to hit, hopefully, in return. I taught Aerial Ace and Dual Chop just because I wanted a little bit of extra coverage. Horn Leech is, I think at the time, the strongest physical grass type move. Maybe Solar Blade was in the game at the time. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think that might be a more recent move. Anyway, as you'll see later, I don't deal any damage even with Stab. So I think it's a little bit more justified, no pun intended, to actually use Virizion and Sacred Sword just because it can ignore any defense boosts, or I guess it's only the target stat changes. I was just gonna say I think it ignores any like intimidates, but I don't think that's the case here. And then I gave it a scope lens, so I can hopefully deal extra damage because I want crits, even though I won't be getting any crits in the upcoming fight here. But it is kind of nice having a couple Pokemon that get boosted whenever I'm hit by a specific move. I got Justified here, and I got Storm Drain on Binky. So with my new overpowered, underpowered legendary, I go off to the gym. Not gonna lie, I don't really like the new update to the gym. The dragon thing is kind of cool in 3D, but I actually like the maze, to be honest. It is a little bit glitchy in the Japanese version, but surfing through walls is totally normal in a Pokemon game, sure. The only cool thing about this is at the very, very top when the two dragons stick it to butt heads before you fight Drayden. but I already fought every single one of the trainers in here. I really wanted the experience, and it's still not that much, to be honest. The problem with randomizers is sometimes you get some Pokemon with very low EXP yields. But we're going up against Max, apparently. Mr. Tough Man himself. And he goes for a Pinsir. That's actually kind of fitting, considering he literally wrestles his own Pokemon to train them up. Level 46, I am still under-leveled, even with Volcarona. But I do have an Eruption, and I am faster, and I'm Choice Specs, and I'm Fire-type. There's not a Pinsir in the world that can survive this. Second Pokemon is Golduck. It has Cloud 9, so I know it's not Swift Swim, but even still, it's kind of fast, and he's a gym leader. I don't want to risk it, so I swap out. Thing is, I don't really have much. I can take a lot from what I know Golduck can have, but I'm hoping that it's going to go for a water move because I'm a fire type, so I send in Virizion. Also because Pinky can't really do much to a Golduck. I survived Crabhammer pretty well, but just to show it's not really too bad using a Virizion, I go for a Stab Horn Leech, which I believe is like one of the strongest physical grass moves in the game, and I deal no damage. But it is plenty to make sure I stay alive to actually knock out the Golduck, so I'm not going to complain. And his third and final Pokemon is Caracosta. Now this Pokemon happens to have a 4 times weakness to grass. But as you can see, it still doesn't really do that much. It's actually kind of sad for Virizion, oh my god. Hyper Fang also doesn't do that much to me either. But with one final Horn Leech, the badge is mine. Yeah, thanks for that crit. 7th badge down. With it, I believe I can now have Pokemon up to level 80 that will obey me. Kind of interesting the way the levels change throughout the generations. Used to be like up to level 70 after you only get like 6 badges. Now it's level 80 after 7. It also gives us the TM for Dragon Tail, which obviously is not going to actually be Dragon Tail. Though to be fair, Hyper Voice isn't terrible. I just don't have any Pokemon that can really make any actual use of it. Professor Juniper asked me to tell you all about the Pokemon. Please wait outside. I actually have to walk all the way out there. No teleporter. Ugh. But I'm not going to make anybody sit through that, obviously. I just recorded the Virizion segment inside there. I also managed to end up cutting out like an hour and a half worth of footage, so there's that too. Had a whole bunch of people coming by. Still haven't got my AC fixed, which is annoying. The door is weird. Also, with my work schedule being all stupid as it is, it's been difficult for me to actually be able to actually find time to record. I got a lot of progress done, as you kind of can see. I'm already 7 badges in. I also got a whole bunch of progress done on the Minecraft world as well, but I just haven't been able to actually sit down and try to actually record. I mean, hell, I think it's Sunday now. What day is it? I'm losing track of the days now. Hoping to get this video up tomorrow. I also feel like that I missed a text box somewhere. Anyway, the Black Dragon Pokemon Zekrom pursued what is ideal with a desire to usher in a new world of hope. And the White Dragon Pokemon Reshiram saw what is true with a desire to usher in a new world of goodness. Zekrom and Reshiram were once a single Pokemon. You may wonder why it split in 2. This single dragon Pokemon had helped the twin heroes bring a new region into being. See, this is why I want to have like remakes of Black and White, or at least like a Legends game based on Unova. I want to know more about this twin heroes thing. The lore is, and the protagonists from the previous games are the reincarnation of the twin heroes, but who are the originals? I am curious. Also being able to see like Relic Castle and the Abyssal Ruins in their former glory would be kind of cool too. Just make the damn games already. But the twin heroes, the older brother who sought the truth and the younger brother who sought ideals, sundered the region in 2 as they fought to see which of them was right. In that desperate hour, the single dragon Pokemon split his body into a black Pokemon and a white Pokemon. even though ideals and truth don't need to be in opposition. As the story goes, a third dragon Pokemon, Kyurem, also came into existence in that era. There may be proof of this to be found in a treasure passed down in my family for generations, the DNA splicers. Professor Juniper's research determined that the materials in the splicers date back to the same era as the materials used in the building. It might help if I actually read English, you know? As the materials used in building the Dragon Spiral Tower. It helps if I read it like an idiot. A robotic idiot. Don't know why it helps, but it helps. Oh, and the DNA splicers are stored very safely. I guard them because I don't know what kind of power might lie within them. But here's what's been bothering me. Could there be one more dragon Pokemon? What? I think there's only 3 as far as I know. Even if Kyurem really exists, we don't know what kind of Pokemon it is. For starters, the 2 Pokemon the ancient Pokemon split into are both overwhelmingly powerful. So if Kyurem exists, could it just be a husk, a shell that was left over? Boom. I'm assuming that wasn't you speaking. What was that sound? Good question. As long as the Axew stay safe, we're fine. What was that? If I had to guess, that was that. Is World of Ice. Exodus. Use Dragon Tail. It's enough, Exodus. Not only did the ice stay unbroken, there's not even a scratch on it. What's going on? I don't think that's going to work. I remember you from En's Castle. It's bitter cold. You would know. I'm shivering. I'm suffering, but I'm alive. It's what the essence of life feels like. It's proof of my existence. That's enough of philosophy. Here are the facts for your admiration. This ice was specially created by Team Plasma's technology. As long as we have our secret weapon, you'll never be able to melt or break this ice. Let me explain our purpose here. Raiden, hand over the DNA splicers. Opelucid City is a city where the past and the future are entwined. Could there be a more perfect place for the splicers that connect the separated Pokemon? Do you think someone who knows what you did 2 years ago will just hand them over quietly? That's what I thought you'd say. At this point, I'd like to threaten you with another volley of ice, but we can't use it for a moment. It won't be enjoyable in this cold, but I guess we'll just search for them. Doesn't he have them? Those foul villains. Ace, I want you to help me. We're gonna drive Team Plasma out of Opelucid City. How do you expect me to do that exactly? Let me just casually walk through the ice here. Oh, actually, that was walking through the ice for a second. I can walk on the ice. Great, ice puzzles. Always hated them. Are you guys trainers, or are you just vibing? So I don't have to fight them, at least. I'm guessing you might be a trainer. I lost, I didn't stand a chance. Can't believe Haxor's blasting me all the way over here. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. I can literally slide right past you. There's a pillar of ice blocking my way. I think that's supposed to be the way to Route 10 that you can't actually access in this game. I think I'm forced to fight them. Alright, fine. Wait, maybe? Aha, I can actually just skip you. Fantastic. No! Okay, well, I could still skip you. I was hoping to be able to read the sign. I can't see 3D very well in this stupid game. Formerly the battle house. It's now frozen over. I mean, at least I can enter the gym still. You see anything about what's happening outside? Not at all. So glad that you tossed in a reference of PokeStar Studios. What else would we do without you? I don't actually know if I'm even supposed to be going this way. I mean, I can just leave the town. Oh, the ice actually extends a little bit out here. Interesting. I can pick up the relic crown, speaking of the abyssal ruins. It doesn't seem like I can actually enter this place. I think this is Shopping Mall 9, if I remember correctly. Doesn't seem like I can go inside there, though. Oh, hello. Double battle. Yeah, some good Pokemon. Let me see. I just want to pick up the item. Please let me have the item. The bad boy teamed up with another bad one. Great, I'm gonna be brutally murdered. My body will never be found. Oh, he's got a blue Gastrodon. This dude must die. The stupid Gastrodon went for Stone Edge. Ooh, rad card. A lot of cheesy strats to do with that. Unfortunately, if you have it on your Pokemon though, you end up just losing the item. Don't think I can do anything on this route, sadly. How can this be? Is that the kind of power Pokemon have when they're not treated like objects? I was actually hoping that you would tell me where I'm supposed to go, because I've been wandering around for way too damn long. Can I actually... I'm curious, can I actually go to the giant chasm? How humiliating. Being bothered by a bother. Yeah, okay, but where's Zinzolin? I am so lost. There's another dude I can fight. I don't think he's gonna tell me anything useful though. Okay, so I've been wandering around for like actually half an hour. This is the next day. So I'm gonna be late on this upload. I am sorry. I think I'm supposed to actually fight every single plasma person. Alright, where is the other one? How do I... Was it you? Hello, please, game, hello. I hate ice puzzles. You. Aha. This time we'll take over the Unova region. Yeah, good luck with that. You're trembling already. From fear or from cold. Probably because I'm upset that it took me this long to figure out I'm just actually supposed to fight you people. Now that you mention it, I think I might have been ordered to comb the Pokemon gym. Okay, so he actually tells me where I'm supposed to go. To the Pokemon gym. And yeah, okay, so that's how he shows up. I thought I was just supposed to try to find this guy that apparently I'm supposed to fight his henchman first. I actually should probably just go back and heal really quick. I assume I gotta go fight him. The trick is trying to figure out how the hell I'm supposed to get back up there. I actually hate ice puzzles. Hello. Oh, for crying out loud, I agree. I didn't expect to have to fight hampered by cold like this. Well, no matter. The fact that I'm shivering means I'm truly alive. I mean, you're following Getsu, so I'm pretty sure that you're actually just dead inside. And... Magmortar, okay. I mean, I do have Scald, to be fair. And Jump Bluff. Well, I'm kind of choice locked into Scald, so I probably should switch. Let's go for Grimmsburg, even though I'm severely underleveled. I really need to grind some levels. Pressure might help. Aeroblast definitely helps. I do resist this. Not well, but I do resist. Yeah, you probably just outspeed me, so... Of course. Seed Flare, okay. I don't resist that. Yeah, I didn't think so. You know, it's a sad day when Candelabra is starting to fall behind on levels. Very behind. I don't know how well I'd survive 2 Arrow Blasts. Fortunately, I gotta charge this move. Fire Dance is stab. Game's telling me I'm taking way too long when the camera starts bouncing around. I'll go for Fire Dance. Just because I don't think I can take 2 Arrow Blasts. I definitely cannot. Okay, good. Please be good damage. It's okay. See, I was gonna swap, but the thing is, if you're going for Arrow Blast, I can't swap into Volk. I don't think Habanero can take any attacks, even more under level than everybody else. Pinky definitely doesn't take a Seed Flare if you want to go for that. And Arrow Blast will just obliterate Virizion. I don't care what its HP or special defense is, legendary status or not. I need a free switch. And it was Arrow Blast, okay. You know, that does have a chance to miss. It's a 5% chance, but even still. Unfortunately, I think Jump Off actually outspeeds Volcarona. I would assume that Zinzolin is considered a important character by the randomizer, and his team would actually have full IVs, or EVs, or both. Eruption won't do any damage, unfortunately, if I get hit by Arrow Blast. This is actually a tough Pokemon to go up against, especially when I'm underleveled. I'll just Eruption anyway. Yeah, low of health. Hopefully this does something. Okay. It's not bad. Like I'm going for Ember, I guess. Hey, it works. 3,000 experience, I will take. I have a Pokemon that I think probably outspeeds me. Kind of regret being choice locked into my moves. Let's see if Habanero can take a Psychic move. Hopefully, please don't just Arrow Blast me as well. Or Shadow Ball. You actually just normally get that. Pluck. Okay. To be fair, I have no defense, but you also have no attack. My moves aren't great either. I honestly should probably just take this opportunity to heal. God bless the Moo Moo Milk. And Psychic. I'd still resist that. Still knocks my ass out though. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm still outsped by this stupid thing. I do have some special defense. Dark Pulse, go, please. I actually outspeed you, I'm surprised. Isn't SP on base 110? What's SP on speed? I'm pretty sure Volcarona's only base 100. Have you gotten even stronger since you were in Lacunosa Town? How in such a brief amount of time? I did read that, I'm just slow at speaking. You're a strong trainer. Okay, thanks. Definitely are adept at handling Pokemon. Also, okay, thanks. I believe I will take my leave simply because I can't stand this cold. It's been 2 years and you're still bitching about it. But imagine this. The Unova region completely covered in ice. It actually doesn't sound terrible. I'm sure people will be upset about it, so I will have to take their side and complain on their behalf, etc. Oh, the burdens of being a main character. To achieve that splendor, we'll do whatever it takes to obtain the DNA splicers. Good luck with that. Even better than I hoped. Thanks to you, we drove them off. I'm grateful to your Pokemon also. After all that, the least I can do is heal them with his medicine. Especially K, thanks. Okay, wait a moment, I'll be right back. And I can't leave. Okay, hi, you're back. You just left and came back to clear your throat. It's a new record for making it there and back. Okay, so these are the DNA splices that you just... Okay, sure. Kind of an interesting shape. I wonder what... To be fair, I've also never seen any of the movies for Pokemon. What are the DNA splicers actually? Is what they were after. We're really fortunate Team Plasma didn't get their hands on them. I don't know what the goal is, but I'm sure that they're planning something wicked. Hello? As we suspected, the hiding place was in the gym. Probably like one of the dragon's eyes or something. You know, the music's totally sick and all, but my god, is it loud. 2 years was a surprisingly long wait. Hello and hello. And goodbye. If they've been stolen from us, we'll just have to take them back. Did they take them? I actually thought he gave them to me. I guess I don't have them. I don't have them, right? I can confirm it is not in my possession. So where am I supposed to go? Try to find them somewhere in town again? More ice puzzles. God. Probably this way then. I just keep going. Hello. I see you. They don't seem to be in this area. However, they can hide their presence, so be on guard as you look. Well, I mean, you didn't go to the gate, to be fair. Probably somewhere past more ice puzzles. I've been up and down this route multiple times, and I somehow managed to evade you every time. Oh, I think I actually went north, to be fair. You want to pass through here? I'm trying to save the world, please. Thank you. You must greet me. Hello. Goodbye. Heartbreaker Charles is better. Oh, hello. Halt. The two-blind bridge is currently undergoing a test to see how many people it can hold. What? Okay. I can't let any more people in right now. Okay. Oh yeah, this thing is in Shopping Mall 9 now. I can't get there though, unfortunately. Ice is blocking my path. When you cross all the bridges in Unova, something really cool appear. See, so if I spread this rumor, okay, it doesn't seem to be true. Actually, I'm pretty sure in this game there's a guy that you can give water to. I never actually gave water to him on all the bridges. I think he gives you like moo milk or something. Okay, I don't think they're actually out that way. I should probably check the other side then. Of course, I picked. There's only 2 sides to pick, and I just happened to pick the wrong one. Okay, that was easy. Hi, how's it going? You don't really think you can take the DNA splicers back, do you? Apparently, I need to. Just typical Team Plasma music. You do have a candelabra of your own, though. I have a Dark Pulse. Uniclus. Unfortunately, I still have a Dark Pulse. Goodbye. A bunch of super strong Pokemon, but they're all very, very slow. Unfortunately, I would know. You survived. Oh my god. That is actually impressive. Watch this somehow knock me out. Okay, good. Dark Pulse again. Toy Spect Dark Pulse, by the way, I should mention. I know it's not stab, but damn, Rhinoculus is beefy. I'm gonna flee. Oh my god, please water move, please water move, please water move, please water move. Please water move. Aqua Jet, you know you want to. Thank you. It's not Aqua Jet, but I'll take you. Thank you. Crap Hammer. Oh, I appreciate. I really hope you only have water type moves. Preferably no Leaf Storm or something random ass like that. Thank you. Good damage. And then another. Okay. I will never know your moveset. You'll only spam Crap Hammer. Meanwhile, my pinky threw balls of poo at you. How unlucky. I don't happen to be the one holding the DNA splicers. It's probably one of the other two, I assume. I was just buying time for the others to escape. Cheerio. Bye-bye. Whatever. Tricks? Lucky Charms? What does cereal have to do with anything? Okay, bye. Oh no, I know. Is that lyrics to a song or something? No, it's not your fault. You're impressive. Yeah, okay, thanks. It's me who let everyone down. I won't disagree or agree. Don't tell me I'm in one of the exact spots. Oh, wow, I've actually never been so pleased to see you two. Train ship was flying towards Opelucid City, right? You don't say. I saw it too. I'm on route. Okay, cool. Okay, you literally just called to tell me that you're coming this way. I don't actually care. If there were only two of me, you could let down the town twice as hard. Sorry, I'm being mean to him for absolutely no reason. Then I could protect the town and chase after them too. You literally could not just wait 2 seconds to tell me that you're here. Hey, Strayden, glad to see you're safe as well. Hello, Sharon. You certainly grown. I hear you filled in for Lenora by becoming the gym leader in Aspersia City. I filled in for Lenora? I think you would have filled in for Chili Crest? Silent Chili Crest? What are their names? You know, the triplets that everybody who only plays the games absolutely forgot about because they weren't that important and they weren't even brought into the whole post-game thing where they're trying to take down N and all Team Plasma. But everybody who watched the anime absolutely remembers them because I think one of them was actually like a main character or something. Anywho, we should save catching up for later. Have a good idea where Team Plasma is. How do you just happen to know their secret base? E2 laboratories near Unova, I'm guessing. Place with the lowest temperature in the Unova region right now is an area close to Humalao City. Oh, right. Okay, so this is where we backtrack and go to Seaside Cave. Okay, I see. The storyline is slowly starting to make sense in my brain. Drayden, please protect Opelucid City. Imodork and I will find Team Plasma. Good. That means I can go after my other badge. I don't have to do anything with them. Damn. I could use their help if you're willing. You're a skilled trainer who can go toe-to-toe with Team Plasma. I mean, I don't like dancing, but okay, sure. So it looks like I have a whole episode planned out for me, it seems like. Because I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Got a whole bunch of editing to go through. Got quite a bit done in this video. I'm just not sure how it's going to turn out video-wise. It's been kind of a while since I last uploaded. The thing is, work is scheduling me really weird. Like, I'll close one day, I'll have like a normal 2:30 to 11 o'clock shift, and then the next day I'm scheduled to come in at 9 o'clock a.m., work until 5:30, and then I come in the next day at noon. It's like, when do I have time even to sleep, let alone sit down and play games or anything? Fortunately, though, I'm able to utilize as much time as possible to try to like work on the configs for the Minecraft series and try to make a little bit of progress in here, trying to grind some levels whenever I can. I still need to work a little bit harder on that. At least Volcarona and Virizion are doing pretty good for themselves. Pinky is able to keep up a bit. It's no longer the lowest level on the team, or Gramsburg. But if you guys are enjoying the series so far, feel free to drop a like, or even a dislike. I promise it doesn't hurt my feelings. In fact, I actually wanted to kind of take this little bit of time to kind of say, with work being as much of a pain in the ass as it is, and all the issues I've been having with OBS lately, I'm having issues with it again. I actually just had to do a complete driver reinstall for my display drivers just to make sure that it stops pissing me off. But even with all the various stresses, it's very nice to be able to just sit down, play some Pokemon, talk to theoretically nobody. I mean, I am just sitting in my living room, just playing the game and talking into a microphone and filtered. So really, it's very nice to see one person that leaves a like or a dislike or comment or views on my videos, and whether or not you like the videos or dislike them, you subscribe or not, as long as somebody sees the video and feels better about their day, that's all I'm trying to go for. But with that said, hopefully you guys' day is good. Until next time, I'm gonna go kick some major ass. Take care.